Aloha, guys. Welcome to the 2023 GAWDA Convention. We're here in beautiful Maui at the Grand Wailea. If this is your first time, it's an absolutely breathtaking property. I'm so excited for this week. As you can see here, I'm standing in the lobby in front of the Lucky Mermaid. And apparently if you toss a coin into the shell that the maiden is holding, you'll have good luck. So I tossed a handful of coins in there, so we're going to have a great week. So we figured this would be the easiest place to kind of direct people for the conference. So if you're coming to the conference, the majority of the events are happening at the, and you'll have to excuse my pronunciation here, not a native speaker, but the Haleakala Ballroom. And that's where registration is too. So if you're in the lobby, you're at the Mermaid, if you're facing towards the pool, you take a left, you'll see the concierge desks there. From there, you can either go down the stairs, and you'll pass by like the rooms, the meeting rooms, and you go all the way down to the front where the registration desk is, or you can take a left at the concierge desk and go by all the shops. And we're going to show you both ways, but either way, it's by the group entrance in front of the Haleakala Ballrooms. All right, so we are in front of the aforementioned Grand Wailea shops here. There's a great place to get breakfast. There's places to get, stuff to bring home. This is one of the two ways that you can get from the lobby to the Haleakala Ballroom. So you go down these stairs, you just follow the hallway literally all the way to the end. You'll see the business center. You'll go down the stairs, and you'll just follow the path outside. You'll see Bruce and the registration desk. It's pretty simple, but for the rule of thumb here is you just, if you look at the ocean, you're always going left. That'll get you to the Haleakala Ballrooms, whether it's this way or through the courtyard that you're about to see. So this is the other route that I was telling you about to get to the registration booth. If you had taken a left at the Mermaid and you come down the stairs, maybe we can pan over to the stairs, you'll see this kind of courtyard with the lagoon. This is also where the past president's luncheon is, in these meeting rooms over here, but you'll follow the path over the bridge here, go, like I said, all the way to the left. You take a left when you can't go anymore, and you'll follow that path all the way along to the Haleakala Ballroom by the group entrance. Okay, so I told you all the ways that you can get to the registration desk. We have finally arrived at the registration desk. If you are not staying on site and you are Ubering or taxiing over from the Overflow Hotel, if you tell them the group entrance, you can get dropped off right in front of the registration desk as opposed to at the front desk and have to walk over. So little tips or tricks. At the registration desk, you'll obviously get your badge. You'll also get your schedule card, which fits right in your badge. You can get your program booklet and your magazine. The other thing that you're going to want to have on site, aside from those three things, is the GAWDA app. So just like in the SMC, we're using CVent apps. So you go to the App Store or the Google Play Store if you have an Android. You search for CVent apps. Once you're in the app, it's very particular about what you search. You search GAWDA AC 2023. There's no space between AC and 2023. So if you just search GAWDA, search GAWDA Annual Convention, it won't come up. But if you search GAWDA space AC, no space 2023, that's where the app is. And the app is your lifeline throughout the conference. As you can kind of tell, because I told you 3 different routes to get to the registration desk, it's a big resort. So it's got maps in the hotel, kind of help you get around. It's got the schedule. You can set your own meetings. It's got a social wall. It's got the sponsors. It's got everything that you would need to get around the conference, and it's going to be the thing that you use the most over the next 4 days, I promise. So CVent apps, GAWDA AC 2023, and that'll kind of help you get around. All right, so I'm standing here in front of the reflection pool. It is the site of the Newcomers reception, which takes place from 4 to 5 on Sunday night. If you haven't been to a GAWDA event before, make sure you come to the Newcomers reception. You'll notice that it's kind of a family atmosphere here, but all of those people were a newcomer at some point. So come here, you'll meet other new members. There will be kind of past presidents, some experienced GAWDA members. They'll be here. You'll get to know them, kind of give you the lay of the land of the association. And that takes place here at the reflection pool from 4 to 5. So if you're coming from the lobby, you kind of go straight through. You just follow the signs. It's really well marked to come to the reflection pool. And then the nice thing is that for the welcome reception, which takes place from 5 to 7, right after the newcomer reception, you don't have to go far. It's right over here at the chapel lawn. You can see the chapel behind me. It's a beautiful spot. Obviously, you're not going to find a bad spot in the entire resort, but beautiful spot right on the water, and it's kind of our opportunity to kick this thing off in earnest. It's Sunday night, and we can't wait to see you. All right, so we're standing here in front of the Haleakala Ballroom on Monday after the party. We've all had our fun. It's time to get down to business. Everything that day happens here. So the Networking 360, if you're scheduled to take part in that, takes place in the pre-function area, which is kind of this outdoor area. We'll pan around. You can kind of see. And then the contact booth program, we walk right in here to the Haleakala Ballroom. from the registration desk. It's literally right behind. You can actually see through the glass behind the registration desk. You'll see the ballroom. So breakfast takes place for the Networking 360. It's grab and go. It's right over here. And for people that aren't taking place in the Networking 360, it takes place in the Elima area. So 2 different places to grab breakfast. One if you're doing the Networking 360, the other if you're not. If you are doing Networking 360, the breakfast starts at 7, and the event itself starts at 7:30. And then the contact booth follows directly after from 9 to 12. We're still here in front of the ballroom. On Tuesday, our general sessions take place here. We've got 2 general sessions scheduled to take place on Tuesday. The first from Galen, Emmanuel. He's going to talk about team culture and leadership. On Sunday, he gave a great presentation to the Young Professionals Committee, got rave reviews, so I'm really excited for that one. And then following Galen is a presentation from Annabel Chotzen. Annabel is local to Hawaii, and she's going to give a great presentation called Put Your Dreams to Work. So really exciting stuff on Tuesday. The other thing that's happening Tuesday is the Women of Gas and Welding Young Professionals Committee have partnered together to do an off-site event. If you come right here, you see the sign here. It is off-site. The shuttle will leave right from that group entrance in front of the registration desk. To pick up your tickets, visit the GAWDA booth during the contact booth program, or find one of the Women of Gas and Welding or Young Professional Committee members during the breaks of the Tuesday general sessions. The event takes place from 12:30 to 4:30. It's got snorkeling. There's going to be there's a water slide. It's going to be a really cool event. You have to be registered, and I think it's sold out. But if you want to get on the wait list, maybe talk to somebody from one of the committees during the contact booth program. And if there is anybody that drops out late, you can maybe get in. But it's going to be a great time for all that attend. All right, the last bit of business that we have to do takes place on Wednesday, October 4th. It is our closing general business session, and we've got 2 great speakers lined up. The first is our industry speaker. It's the Lindy CEO, Sanjiv Lamba. He's got some really interesting things to say, and we close out the general business session with a presentation from Will Bowen called Complaint-Free World. That is the end of the business on Maui, but of course, the actual end of the convention takes place at the President's Farewell Gala, and we'll take a walk over to the Molokini Garden to take a look at where that is. All right, so we are here in the Molokini Gardens. This is where the President's Farewell Gala, the end of the convention, takes place. It is literally at the far end of the property. It's actually past the registration booth. If you come here, this is going to be the closing party. You know, if you've been to one of these before, you know it's something that you don't want to miss. Make sure that you dress to impress Hawaiian style. So you see I've got my lei on here, but you're going to want to wear your Hawaiian shirts, you know, if your hula skirts, anything like that. We're actually going to recognize the best dressed Hawaiian attire during the party. So make sure you go all out. It's the end of the convention. It's Maui. When are we going to do this again? So make sure you have a great time, and it's going to be one that you don't want to miss.